What a wonderful day to boot up TF2. I'm glad there is no ominous foreshadowing on my main menu page. Absolutely none at all. Well, I can't wait to get into a match. Wow, I can't believe the sniper on my team is so good. Wow, look at him spin. Now, I can't wait to help my, oh dear heavens. Good evening, everyone. This is your bot host, Jess. And it's time. It's time to sign my petition. You really want to sign my petition. Fix TF2. Games infested with cheaters. You can't play games or you're going to be in community servers. That's kind of the state of the game. It's an absolute mess. It's disgusting. It's all over the place. And right now, a bunch of TF2 players, TF2 YouTubers, basically everyone is trying to protest to get, well, Valve to actually do something about the bots. They're actually doing a petition, signing a petition too, and that's going to be evidence to Valve that people want this game to be playable. Jeez, like look at how many people have signed. That's a lot of people already. The protest started on June 3rd and it is taken up Twitter. But point being, people out here are protesting and trying to get Valve to respond. Valve responded originally in 2022 and, well, how may I say, that didn't fix the issue. And there hasn't really been an update to fix that. And right now, multiplayer is infested. Now, why is this an issue? I started playing in the end of the Meet Your Match update to Jungle Inferno. And, well, for other people, they've been playing this game for thousands of hours. And not even just that, there's also other people in the community as well. SFM animators love TF2 SFMs. And this game means a lot to people. And it's a shame the state it's in because it's like people can't play their favorite game. They have to play other games instead because, like, either it's in Uncletopia in some other different community space, or it's like, or you get nothing. Nada. Womp womp. Not to basically be like, oh, TF2 is my favorite gameplay ever, but in terms of like multiplayer games, there's no real game where I can just go, play engineer, sip a beer, and then watch as a turret shoots scouts endlessly on end. There's like no other game I can do that. TF2 is just a fun, casual game. And in a lot of multiplayer games, I can't really find that space anymore. Like, TF2 is just fun to just sit around and be like, dance, I dance. One of the main things is that the protest in 2022, people consider that a failure right now because, well, it didn't solve the original issue. Here's the thing, Valve actually did something. I'd say it worked in my opinion. And they sent that one developer working on the game to get to work. But after that, it was like, oh, we did it. We solved it. And then they stopped working on it. Yeah, so now the goal is constant pressure in order to try to get something from Valve. Let's be honest. We know what this is. This is a desperate last plea. Because here's the thing. You can either have the game go out on a whimper or go out on a high note. And after watching Uncle Dane's video, it'd be really disappointing to see TF2, like a colossal game, go out with a whimper. Also, I want to compare this to a different protest, which was during the Minecraft mob vote, where you saw the feed the machine, don't participate in the mob vote, and then the mob vote happened anyway. People would consider that a failure. But I think the most important part of that protest is actually people are upset. And they are expressing that they are upset. I think that's the most important part of what happened with that mob vote. Even if they didn't get their goal, people know that Minecraft has its issues, and people are not happy with how the game is currently being run. I hope there is a response. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, but here's the thing. United we stand, divided we beg. Yeah, also learning from Uncle Dane. Uncle Dane was technically responsible for the leaks for Deadlock, which I find really funny. So it's like, what is it? Valve's new MOBA PvP first-person shooter team thing, whatever. Which is surprising because they have Steam. Yeah, TF2 is currently neglected and abandoned. I would not like TF2 to be fatherless anymore. Out of everything, I think the biggest thing is that Valve is just not transparent. Like, look at their Twitter. The last tweet was basically 2 years ago. 2 years on their Twitter. Then they have their update page. Otherwise, it's radio silence from the TF2 team, the one person working on TF2. It's like you don't know what's happening. It's just so frustrating. At least I want to hear that they've given up, you know? But they haven't. Because here's the thing. People are clinging to hope. The game is going to die eventually. let's be fair. It can die either now or later. But at least I want to know if Valve actually still cares. Because here's the thing, this little bit of hope is all dependent on Valve actually responding to this protest. And I hope they do respond. I hope that they at least say something. I'm just looking through their 2015. There's a lot more stuff in 2015, Jesus. But regardless, I'll still try to fight to get a botless TF2. Will Valve do anything? That's up to them. Will this protest work? We'll find out. But for the moment, I think of this as the perfect time to just completely express your displeasure for bots, and that Valve should fix the game, because what else is there to do right now? What are the other, because to be fair, what are the other options? What else can you do to fix the game? Because here's the thing, no one here is working at Valve being like, man, we should fix Team Fortress 2. People are just playing the game. And you know what you can do? You can voice yourself. You can stand together, because united we stand, divided we beg. Burp, burp, feed the machine. It's also just disappointing because this is all happening because someone has like 20 cents to spend on like 50 bots or something, because they're like a dime a dozen. You can buy these like a bajillion of them or something. And that's just kind of an issue with free-to-play games. People can just get new accounts and then cheat on it, and then you ban that account, but they can just keep making accounts because, well, it's free. And VAC isn't doing anything. VAC has not solved the problem. I mean, look at CSGO. Yeah. Well, Valve, the next move is yours, because that determines the fate of this game. I want you to stop getting everyone's hopes up that the game could return to some form of greatness. Because here's the thing, without Valve's attention, the game's not ever going to return to that form of greatness. So, make your move. But they probably don't have to. I mean, it's like, just look at Logan Paul. He ignores everything with CryptoZoo, and everything has turned out fine for him. God, that's terrible. But it's not completely wrong. I mean, Valve doesn't really have to worry about TF2. They have Steam. They have Steam. I mean, that's kind of it. That's the end of the argument. Valve owns Steam. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Well, sorry, this is a bit pessimistic, but you know, I'm gonna try. You're gonna try. We're all gonna try. Because here's the thing. I like sipping beer as engineer on 2 Fort and then being like, cream gravy. And then also having a turret shoot scouts who try to rush on 2 Fort.